everybody, it's your girl, Sophie Soph, back here on Sophia's Football Talk for a Man United type of news show. It was supposed to be just a transfer show in general for all clubs, but there's so much Man United talk that I was like, you know what? Let's just make this Man United dedicated stream, and then we'll do a live transfer show whenever we have with time, either this week or next week. But yeah, before we fully start to talk, big up to everybody that's here. Get the likes up because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more new people to discover, new people to, of course, see and hopefully even subscribe. Still on the road to 3K subscribers, so let's make it happen. Big up to everybody you know, that's here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Sorry for it being a mess with the streaming time for this particular stream, but finally made sure that it will be sorted out for tonight. Big up to Lars. Hope you're doing well. One of our, you know, recurring viewers over here. So lots to talk about in regards to Man United. We finally heard those famous words from Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. But this time in regards to Joshua Zirkzee. Okay, the Dutch Bologna forward. As Netherlands got knocked out yesterday by England in the semifinal, they out. And I knew that this deal was going to be wrapped up soon, but I didn't really expect it to be like today. So this is pretty dope. I'm happy about that. Once again, I'm not gonna sit here like I said before and act like I've seen tons of games of him, that I know a lot about it. Nope, I've seen two Bologna games, and that was just because Inter was playing them. I remember him just because he scored the winner. And came in at the latter stages of that first game for Inter, or against Inter, I should say, and he scored the winner. That's the only game that Inter lost in the Serie A whole of last season. You know, they won the Scudetto, and they lost to Bologna because of Joshua Zirkzee and Thiago Motta, who now is Juve's manager. But the deal now is wrapped, so exclusive by Fabrizio Romano, Joshua Zirkzee to Manchester United. Here we go. Man United will not, capital letters, trigger the clause, but pay slightly above 40 million euros with better payment terms in 3 years. Zirkzee signs until 2029 with option further season. First signing of Ineos new era. And then Ornstein, not long after, did put some more context to it, especially with how much we're paying. And also in terms of basically, Zirkzee is scheduled to fly into UK tonight and undergo medical on Friday ahead of completing move from Bologna to Man United. 22-year-old Dutch striker joined Man United for 42.5 million euros spread over 3 years on 5+1 year contract. I think that's a very good deal because let's say if we would have, triggered the release clause, then that might have been for us to then pay the whole full 40 million euro release clause. But no, since we're paying a little bit above that, we're not paying everything in whole. We're paying it more so in installments. So I think this is a good deal, and we needed somebody to, put maybe a little bit of that workload off of a Rasmus Højlund, and also a player that can play as a 10 if needs be. So it offers something different to a Højlund, and I don't want none of these guys to feel comfortable, to feel like their position is locked in. No, I want all of them to be on their toes, to be like, you know what, I have to, if I want to play, then I need to make sure that I put in the work. You know what I'm saying? If not, then that's on you. Respectfully, that is on you. So Joshua Zirkzee here in the middle, as you guys can see. We'll have to wait and see. The guy is like 6 feet 4. Like he's a tall guy and also very muscular as well. So, you know, the physicality is physicality. I tell you that much. So, hey, I'm open minded. I'm not gonna sit there and say that I'm super giddy. Oh my god, like no, but I'm open minded. 100%. Big up Dark Crow. Says Sofia, should we get excited or silent optimistic? I think you can get a little bit of both. I mean, I wouldn't fault anybody for getting super excited, and I wouldn't fault anybody for getting maybe silently optimistic. But like I said, I'm not going to say that I'm super giddy. I'm open. I'm definitely very open. And, you know, I think it's the step into the right direction with getting deals like this over the line. And with the fact that now it's been finally announced that Ruud van Nistelrooy, former Man United player himself, and of course also Renee Hackey. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, Renee Hackey, but we're just gonna go with it until I figure out how we actually do pronounce his name correctly. But the former Go Ahead Eagles coach, Andrew Van Nistelrooy, now has joined Erik Ten Hag's coaching staff at Man United as Mitchell van der Gaag and Benny McCarthy leaves the club. Okay. So we were hearing for maybe a week and a half, maybe about 2 weeks ago, we started to hear that this was going to happen. So here it's finally done. And with now also getting a forward in, I think this is interesting. And we have to wait and see. I don't know. I'm not going to sit there and say I know too much about Renee. Never heard about him until we will link with him. Rude, of course. Come on. Rude is rude. I mean, if you're a Man United supporter, even if you're not, but like you would know about Ruud van Nistelrooy. You know what I'm saying? One of the best goal scorers out there throughout history. Definitely. As you know, hey, wow. If there's somebody that's going to be able to help out Halen, that is a Ruud van Nistelrooy. Whether or not it makes him even better, I generally don't think that Halen can get any. Like, I don't think he's going to regress. He'll either just be as he's been or he'll get better. That's my opinion. It will be mad if he ends up having like a worse season than last season, his first debut season. That to me would not make any sort of sense if that happens. Then I would just be like, well, what the hell are we doing? But it makes me a bit optimistic for sure. With now changing up the coaching staff. We also have two physios that has left Man United as well. So there we John Berto ain't there no more. Richard Arnold ain't there no more. We had Dan Ashworth now as the director of football, or actually the sporting director, and then the director of football. You have, of course, um, Jason Wilcox. You have a Omar Barada as the CEO. So there's a lot of stuff coming into place, but do not get it twisted. I'm not gonna sit there and clap for Ineos and say, woo. The thing is though, we're seeing the stuff that you're putting into place. Fair play, thumbs up. Okay. The fact that we got this deal here wrapped up really quick for Joshua Zirkzee, I'm very happy about that. But I want to now, okay, I'm not, of course, super excited. I've been very honest about that with getting a Ligt. But if he's the guy, go ahead, go and get him. Might as well. And make it, wrap it up. Netherlands are out. Let him be the second one. And then, of course, try to get an Ugarte. Definitely very open for him. For the right price, yes, go and get a Ugarte. Big up to the Payan. Hope you're doing well. Big up to you. Welcome. Keep getting the likes up, everybody. And, of course, subscribe. And feel free to join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box. In regards to the link, so Fabrizio Romano reported on this earlier. Matis de Ligt told his agent Rafaela Pimenta 2 weeks ago, only Man United, no negotiations with other clubs. The contract agreed is valid until June 2029, 5 years. De Ligt only wants United. Negotiation between Man United and Bayern are also proceeding well. So basically, it looks like Man United and like the Ligt looks to have had kind of okay. You want us and we want you. We just need to like make sure that we can wrap it up with Bayern. Once that is started, then hey, he'll become a Man United player very soon. I think, you know what? I probably think that's going to be happening before this week is done. And preseason obviously will be starting the first preseason game this upcoming Monday, the day after the final. I do wonder if Zirkzee will be the because the thing is though, now that he's not now that he's out of the Euros, wouldn't he still need to get a vacation? But then again, there's some players that be like, you know what? Let me just cut my vacation short and let me just start. I don't know. But either way, he'll be becoming a Man United player this week. Like sign, seal, deliver, medical, all of that will be happening tomorrow. And then probably the announcement of him will maybe be happening around the weekend. Maybe that can be happening on Saturday, Friday, Saturday. I don't know. But we know that the medical is scheduled for tomorrow. So there are a lot of stuff happening. But I wouldn't be like expecting him to be playing the game on Monday. But for me, as the most important thing is to have them like be a part of the squad and make sure that they're there before the preseason tour, as we have like about I think it's like 3 or 4 games that we're going to be playing in the US. Let me double check. So obviously the two, because last year we had like 8 games in total, including the games outside of the US. It was a lot. But this time it's not as much. But obviously, like I said, we have the game on Monday against Rosenborg here in Norway. And then we have next Saturday Rangers, okay, at the Murrayfield Stadium in Scotland. And then when is the okay, and then we are playing Arsenal away at the SoFi Stadium in the US. And then what more games are there? Then Real Betis, so that's 2. Then you have Liverpool. Aren't there one more? Maybe there are just 3 actually. Oh, might just be 3. Okay, interesting. Actually, thought there were. I thought there were more. Okay. Okay. Either way, interesting to say the least. Big up to the person that just subscribed. We now have 2,000, like literally, we have 2,000, wait, 2,800 subscribers. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? 2,800 subscribers. If the camera can focus. There we go. There we go. So we're literally 200 subscribers away from 3K subscribers. Damn, the matter, it's taken a long time, but we're not giving up. Hopefully, maybe it can happen before the season starts. So we have about a month. So yeah. Any more news? So we have, I believe Toby Collier. I'm so bad at names, but the youngster, Mandarin midfielder, has signed a new contract with the club running until 2027 with the option to extend till 2028. The 20-year-old joined the Reds in 2022 from Brighton and Hove Albion and been a regular in the under 18s and under 21s. Remember when after the Carabao Cup final last year when we won and you saw a Kobe Maino that was, basically Ten Hag speaking to a Kobe Maino telling him like you're going to be a part of this project and all of that for next season, which technically he has been and even more. Okay. And after the FA Cup final, you have then a Toby Collier, who now obviously is one of our academy players, who looks to be one of the next ones up. 20 years old, could be getting some minutes. Maybe, you never know. The thing is, though, we've seen it with Ten Hag. Gave Garnacho a chance. Garnacho haven't looked back since. Kobe Maino, shoehorn in. look at these amazing months that we've seen from Kobe Maino ever since I mean, technically, he would have gotten his debut earlier than November, but because he was injured or got injured during preseason, he was out for a few months. But since November last year, he's never looked back, gotten debuts on debuts, and now will be playing a Euros final and potentially can win it and become you know, basically broke a record by becoming the youngest English player to play in a semifinal for England, both a World Cup and a Euros actually. So that's huge. He's doing a lot. So I'm saying all this to say there are other players that are kind of breaking through from the ranks and might get their chance. You know, I I'm definitely looking forward to starting the new season, especially now seeing preseason. How will that look like? Because I remember last preseason was kind of a little bit all over the place. It didn't look like we had a proper plan. Because I remember when we had several games where Jadon Sancho was playing, apologies, playing as a number nine, basically as false nine, and then suddenly didn't really play that much at all at the beginning of the season. And after the Arsenal game, we all know what happened. Haven't seen him for over a year now, almost in a Man United shirt. So that kind of says a lot. But I just hope that there is the proper plan. It'll be interesting to see how, both Ten Hag and Renee and Rude will work together, you know, with this whole new staff and the more signings that we get. I hope that we can get some more in. We have to get in two center backs, whether it be a Ligt, a Lenny Yoro, or a Ligt and Brantwaite, doesn't matter, or somebody completely different, doesn't matter. But we have to bring in two center backs. We have to bring in defensive midfielder. And we have gotten a striker now. We might even get one more. Ivan Tony has been linked to Man United again, even a Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who I definitely do not want. But Ivan Tony, I would love to get him at Man United. We also should be getting another left back. Whether that will happen, we have to wait and see. I would love for us to also get a Dani Olmo. Let's say Bruno leaves, I think we should get a Dani Olmo. Okay? Reports are saying that Man City aren't willing to trigger that clause. They're kind of out of it. I believe also Chelsea aren't really looking at it. So I'm saying, Dani Olmo to Man United, sign me up. Bring him to OT. I will be very, very inclined and very happy with that for sure. So there is a lot of stuff happening, guys, and I'm 100% very excited to for what's to come. But once again, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Oh my God, Indians, we're back again." Da, da, da. Nope, because I need to make sure. What else are y'all gonna do? How are we gonna be playing? Are we actually gonna see? Because we're seeing stuff happening off the pitch, but we need to make sure that we see also some stuff happening on the pitch. Are we starting to play some better football? Is stuff finally getting to tick? Because if not, then before you know it, Ten Hag will be gone, and probably the guy that will be taking over will be a Ruben Nistelrooy. I think that will be the case. He'll be stepping up 100% if Ten Hag messes it up. But of course, I would like and hope that he can turn things around. I want to because it will help my club out. I want him to succeed. I don't know if he's going to do it, but I still want him to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of that. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff happening, and did I talk about it yesterday? So Lenny Yoro bid from Lille or bid Man United have had a Lenny Yoro bid, uh, looks to be accepted from Lille, or by Lille, I should say. But it now kind of depends on whether or not he wants to go to Man United. Okay? Because he wants to really go to Real Madrid, but they're not willing to meet the the transfer fee that Little are asking for. So we have to wait and see. But there's a lot of stuff happening. Pick up now said, can't believe we got him. What a signing. I would say it's a smart signing, a good deal, and I'm excited to see him in a Man United shirt, Like, doesn't he look good in a Man United shirt? Look at him. Come on, he's glowing. Are you mad? Nah, I think this can be good. We have to wait and see. We are not messing about just now. Messing about. Signings are coming and moving like a train. I mean, once again, I'm waiting and I'm open-minded, but I'm not gonna sit here and like super be like gas and like whoa. I'm definitely I'm happy with what I'm seeing so far, but I do need to see more, 100%. We also know that Donny van de Beek, it's official, he's now left. He's now a Girona player. Very sad, of course, for me at least, because, I really wanted him to work out at Man United, but when you have a manager that never really wanted you in the first place, it was kind of destined to fail. Let's be very honest, it was. But I wish him the best. I hope that he can reignite his career. Make your career great again, Donny. It's not over. 100%. I believe he's still pretty young enough for it to happen. I think he's 25. Donny van de Beek. Donny van de Beek. Donny van de Beek. Oh my god, he's 27. Still young enough. Fuck you. Why did I think Donny was younger than that? 20. We really messed up with that guy's career. Damn. Ugh. Yeah. Lars, we're not going to make it political over here. We are not doing that. We'll never support FIP. Never. Not see the either, but hell no. Come on. Let's do better. Let's do better, okay? Respectfully, let's do better. Try to see if there's any other more news in regards to Man United. Let me see here. Kobbie Mainoo. I did obviously talk about that yesterday in the Euros reaction stream, but like I still cannot believe he's too good. He is too good. About Lenioro. So Lenioro has not made a decision on his future yet. It will either be Man United or Real Madrid. Okay, because Real Madrid, they're like, yeah, we can wait. Interesting. Yep. He has not yet made, but we have to wait and see, of course. Yeah. Will be interesting. Indeed. I think we're probably going to end it here, guys. Just a quick little Man United stream. We will, of course, be back. I will be back live tomorrow. I'm going to be having a Euros match preview tomorrow. Might see if we can invite the guests so we can talk about the Spain-England game. So I'll give you my prediction, all of that tomorrow. And of course, we will be doing a Man United preseason preview on Saturday, and as well a reaction for the Euros or after the Euros on Sunday. So there's a lot of content coming up, but if there's any other news breaking stuff happening, we will still be there. Definitely make sure that you are subscribed, have on the notification bell button, and that you make sure that you just be up to date, because suddenly we might have a YouTube short dropping, a YouTube video, or a live stream. Anything can happen on Sofia's Football Talk. But yeah, subscribe to the channel, like this video here, and feel free to join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.